Shut up and sit down.
All right, a couple weeks ago, I did wilderness first responder training in the hills of Western North Carolina at Landmark Learning, NOLS, National Outdoor Leadership School. It was freaking awesome. 9 days learning with a bunch of awesome people that interested in the same thing I'm in. Van lifers, overlanders, raft guides, rock climbers, late 30s guys that don't know what the they're doing these days. Yeah, it was great. So here's the quick tour. Good morning. I think it's about 5:45 in the morning right now. Nice. Sitting at a rest stop in Western North Carolina. I have an alarm on my phone, and the title for it says "Too f***ing early." That's how early I got up today. I've been up since 3:15, so I'm super tired. It's wicked foggy, and yeah, just trying to stay awake on this drive. Drinking super amounts of coffee, rocking out to a lot of stuff. Guess it's time to get back on the road. So if you're not a morning person, you may want to work on it, because some of the most amazing things or views that I've ever seen are between 5:30 and 7:30 in the morning when the sun's coming up over the mountains. It is just amazing, and the Smoky Mountains are just absolutely gorgeous this time of the morning. So you can look around me, and this is kind of the back roads of the campus that they have here. This is the lower downstream campus for Landmark Learning, and then up the hill here there is the upstream campus, which is their new campus from what I understand, so we'll take a look at that later. But yeah, we're streamside here. It's beautiful. You can actually hear the water going by while we're sitting in the classroom. There are 19 people in our class. I think they say that sometimes the classes max out around like 24 or 30, depending on where it's at and how big their classrooms are. But yeah, there's 19 for this class, 2 instructors, and a really diverse background of people that are just doing it to have at their disposal, and some people that are doing it for work purposes, or because they're guides on the river, rafting guides or rock climbing or anything like that, where they might need some extra training to be eligible for certain jobs. We just got out of our first hour and a half of class, and they didn't waste any time getting us right into the game. Got some introductions in, started getting into the classwork, and within probably an hour and a half, I was on the floor being assessed for a climbing injury, of which was probably my own fault, because I was climbing on a boulder by myself after the rain. Yeah, I'm smarter than that, I promise. It's supposed to rain here for about the next 24 hours straight, like 80 to 100% chance the entire time. So I am choosing to crash in my new pad, which I just built out in the past few months, and get my maiden voyage off and rocking. 6:25 in the morning. Too f***ing early. I'm gonna go in and study for about an hour and a half. And yeah, first day was crazy. Day 2 was much better. Day 3, we actually have 3 sessions today, so we will go from 8 to noon, 1 to 5, and then I think about 6 to 10 p.m. we're heading into the mountains and do some scenarios and learning out in the woods. Good morning, sunshines. It is just after 6 a.m. and got up early to shower and study for a couple hours before class because there's just a ton of class time and not a lot of time to study for this. I wanted to show you real quick the Landmark Learning downstream classroom. Since there's nobody here this morning, I'm here super early. But yeah, they got this nice big classroom, probably I don't know, 25 by 25, maybe 30 by 30. Got fridge back there, a little microwave, coffee maker, all the essentials. Give you a tour of the bathroom because it's got some super awesome posters on the wall. Got the Okiee River, the Gully River, the New River Gorge, the Nola Chucky, the French Broad, Big Laurel, Chattahoochee. And so yeah, you got some reading material if you need to hang out in the loo for a bit. I got another bathroom over here that actually has 2 showers in it, in case you're cool with communal showers or you came with somebody. And then I got some racks back here for people to put their dry goods on and their food, and some racks back here for people to put their books and whatnot on, and computers. End of day 4 and had a blast today. Just got back from having a beer with about 10 or 11 of my classmates. So today we had open wounds and head injuries.
Romantic, isn't it?
Hypothermia, rescue somebody from the river, obviously staged, but got to wrap my arm, oh, wrong arm, but yeah, not sure if you can see it, but got to wrap my arm today. Got my fake stitches taken care of. Yeah, it's like 9:15 and I'm crashing because I'm gonna get up at like 5 a.m. to study my butt off, try and catch up a little bit. Yeah, peace, I'm crashing for the night. This is what happens when you have a day when 3/4 of your class doesn't get a scenario right and freaks out and says, "We better study late into the night." For wilderness first responder, wilderness first aid, this is the Wolfer course. You do have a practical exam on paper, and then you have an exam where you're actually putting things, you're put into a scenario that you do not know of, and you have to kind of figure out what's going on, what happened, what the mechanism injuries are, how to care for that person, and potentially how to evacuate them from the scene or get them out of there. So yeah, a couple days of studying coming up, but it's been fun so far.
And sit down.
Found this sweet little joint called Soul Infusion to study at tonight, so you see some pretty sweet little spot in the background there. They got these rad little purple and yellow tables. The inside's super awesome, so they got teas and beer and beers on tap, beers in bottle here. We got some sweet music going on tonight, so yeah, I'm gonna sit here for a couple hours, have some tea and get some caffeine in me, and then head back to Landmark Learning and do some more studying. Big tests are tomorrow. We got 100 question test to go through, written test, and also a scenario that we will go through with one of our Wolfer classmates and work together to size up a scene, go through assessments and plans, finish up the SOAP notes, and hopefully do a great job for the patient in the field. Caleb, what do you think about this week?
Well, this week has been awesome. Honestly, if you want any sort of medical training, I think the Wilderness First Responder course is just useful information, honestly, for like everyday life.
All right, so day 1 and day 2 versus today, how you feeling?
I'm tired. Sleeping in the car is difficult. Day 1 and day 2, though, been information overload.
Yeah.
I'm feeling confident about today, though, and even, I'm just gonna give it my best shot.
Okay, so after 9 days of pretty darn intense classroom and scenario exercises, I am super stoked to have won a sticker. Just a big thank you to all my classmates and my instructors. It was great working with everybody. We had some great times going out in the evenings. This Landmark Learning facility here and the NOLS training, all that stuff wrapped into a big bow was just fantastic. You are still here, and that is awesome. I must be doing something right, so do me a solid and hit that subscribe button down there. Hit that subscribe button. Oh man. Alright, hit one of the subscribe buttons on your screen, and do me a favor and go over to the nomadexperiment.com. I take a lot of photography when I do these shots, and I also do a lot of writing over there, so a little bit of this, a little bit of that, go check it out. I definitely appreciate you being there to watch this stuff, and I will see you on the next one.